black opium haters resurrected from only God knows where and started hyping up this perfume. I'm like, bombastic side eye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time of stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. On today's episode, I'm going to be testing out some samples. Some are new releases, 2023 releases, while some are old releases. So I'm just going to be mixing all of them up, but I'm going to definitely let you know which one is a 2023 release or not. I actually have more of the 2023 releases and I'm just going to be testing on camera with you guys and letting you know which one is worth getting a full bottle. I have most of them in sample size, 10 ml, 7 ml, 5 ml. They're all actually in this bag. So if you want to know my thoughts on these 2023 releases, then keep watching. The first one I'm going to be starting with is My Way Parfum. So this one is actually a 2023 release and I have been seeing a lot of hype on it. I actually have the My Way Intense in my collection. I actually got a 15 ml sample of the fragrance. I'm going to show you what the fragrance actually looks like. It's a beautiful bottle, typical My Way bottle, but this one is like dark blue. So this is what the sample looks like. I can already tell that this is a heavier version because smelling it from the cap alone, and it's very pungent. It's actually more of the original My Way Intense DNA because I think the Intense had more like bitter orange in it. So you get that bitter orange, that orange blossom, you get some woodiness. So this one is more woody and musky. Wow, this is really nice and it's really strong. I would even categorize this fragrance as beast mode. Guys, I love this already. What I get most in this fragrance are bitter orange, orange blossom, tuberose, like that bubblegum tuberose. I get some woodiness and some muskiness. Like it's more like a heavy patchouli, but I get like some woodiness in it that somehow feels like bamboo. So if you are the kind of person that felt like My Way was too girly for you and you need something heavier with a lot of patchouli and woodiness, still with that same bubblegum tuberose DNA that the OG had, this is an amazing scent. Recently, one of my favorite YouTubers, Armani, did a whole unboxing and she was gushing over the fragrance. So I just knew that I was going to love the fragrance. Is this full bottle worthy? 100% yes. If I'm to rate it, I'm going to rate it a 9 out of 10. So that's My Way Parfum by Giorgio Armani. So the next one I'll be checking out is Silky Woods by Goldfield and Banks. I've been hearing so much about this company, seeing their fragrances like all over the internet. Most of my favorite YouTubers talk about it a lot. I can smell that vanilla. I think that was the first thing I smelled in the fragrance, but it's more like a floral vanilla. I definitely get that ylang ylang in it, so I'm guessing that ylang ylang is what gives it this floral component in the fragrance. This is more like a floral vanilla scent, and then I can smell some suede, but the suede in it is not off-putting or like too masculine. I think it leans more feminine because the vanilla in it is more dominant. I feel that this fragrance is quite rich, like it's more of a very rich scent. And it's quite sensual because it has this creamy vanilla and then like it's very feminine, like an ultra feminine scent. It's something that I would probably have to sit on, like keep testing out. I actually really love it, but I don't know if it's something I would love to get like a full bottle in my collection. So if you're into those kind of notes, vanilla, florals, suede, tobacco leaf, definitely check out Silky Woods from Goldfield and Banks. So the next one, this next one, my favorite, has been hyping this fragrance so much. Peregrina by Tamin. Look at how luxurious they sampled this fragrance. Oh wow. I got like this spicy ginger at the top. This is drying down into a beautiful rose scent, like a beautiful sweet spicy rose. It's so beautiful. This is quite unique. I don't think I have smelled anything like this. I would definitely want to have a full bottle of this in my collection because it's very unique. I really, really love this. Like, if I'm rating it, I'll rate it a 9. Like a beautiful rose, but then it's very spicy, it's a little bit sweet, and it's mature in such a way that it's not like juvenile or like too girly. I would describe this as a woman. This is like a woman, like a feminine woman. I really love this. So that's Peregrina by the House of Thamin. So the next one, I was really intrigued by this one because of the bottle. I saw the bottle and I loved it. This is Belle Iris Absolu. I love these mini bottles. They're just so cute. But my problem with these mini bottles is that they come as dab-ons. I really don't like dab-ons. If you don't love iris scents, you are not going to love this because this fragrance is packed with a lot of iris. If you don't know iris, I think iris is a flower that gives fragrances this powderiness. So this fragrance is quite powdery, and then it has like a little bit of woody facets in it, which is probably from the fig, yeah, because it gives it this green woodiness. And then the orange blossom, which is the DNA of La Belle. So you get that La Belle DNA. I feel this one is more matured, it's more richer. I don't think I would be getting a full bottle of this fragrance, but it's an amazing scent. If you are a fan of La Belle and you want something different, I think you would love this. So that's La Belle Iris Absolu by the House of Lancôme. The next one I'll be talking about is from a house that has been talked about among people that talk about niche fragrances more. So this house is called Matiere, and this is Crystal Saffron. Oof. It starts up like very, very spicy, and I love the spiciness of this fragrance. I'm definitely getting musk. It gives it this airy quality. I'm guessing it's that saffron that gives it this airy quality with a little bit of sweetness, but it's really nice. I feel that this fragrance leans more masculine than feminine. It's nice and it's quite unique. It smells like a typical niche fragrance. So this is not a full bottle worthy for me because I think it leans more masculine than feminine, but it's a nice scent. So if you are into those kind of scents, I'm sure you would love it. So that's Crystal Saffron by Matiere. Okay, so let's whip out the next one. The next one is Scandal Le Parfum from Jean-Paul Gaultier. If you watch my wish list 2023, I mentioned this fragrance. I mentioned that I wanted to get this fragrance in my collection because they said it smells similar to Hypnotic Poison by Dior. Guys, isn't this the cutest mini size perfume that you've ever seen? So this fragrance is said to be like a salty caramel vanilla scent with jasmine. I totally get it. I feel that the jasmine comes forward and then underneath it you get that caramel, you get that saltiness. So it's more like a sultry vanilla scent. Comparing it to Hypnotic Poison by Dior, I feel that this one is a sweeter version. I love the fact that they added that sweetness to the typical salty caramel vanilla with jasmine that the Hypnotic Poison has. Oof, definitely getting a full bottle of this. Definitely. So this is still very strong on my wish list and I'm happy that I sampled it. So let's do another recent one. This is Black Opium Extreme. I think this is the one that was released last year. I think the one that was released this year is Black Opium Le Parfum, which I also have. I'm going to talk about in a minute, but this is the Black Opium Extreme. So guys, if you're new on this channel, I'm a crazy Black Opium lover. I actually have the OG in my collection. I also have the intense version and I'm hoping to get one more. If you're a Black Opium hater, I will not say you should log out because I want you to watch this video till the end for my favorites from these samples. So if you're very familiar with the Black Opium DNA, you know that the major notes in Black Opium are the jasmine, the coffee, the cacao, the orange blossom. Those are the major notes in Black Opium. And that's what I get in this fragrance. So the OG doesn't necessarily have vanilla in it, but I can smell vanilla in this one. So this one is a little bit more sensual, and I will not say it's like an extreme version. It's more of like maybe an intimate version of Black Opium with more coffee and vanilla in it. Maybe when I smell the Le Parfum, I would know which one is worth like getting a full bottle between the two of them. So that's Black Opium Extreme by YSL. So let's do another fragrance from the House of Maison. This one is another one that has been hyped a lot from this house, and this is Radical Rose. It smells similar to this Peregrina. You get that spicy rose, a little bit of nuttiness. I love the spiciness. I think the spiciness in Matiere Premier fragrances is like the DNA of the fragrance, because it's the same spiciness that was in the one I talked about. That's the Crystal Saffron. It's the same spiciness that is in the Radical Rose. This is such an uplifting scent. They smell very rich and sophisticated. I love this. I think I love this more than the Crystal Saffron. So this one is more like a fresh, uplifting rose scent. It has like a little bit of citrus freshness in it mixed with that rose and that spiciness. I really love it. I think this one is definitely full bottle worthy. It's quite unique, quite sophisticated, quite rich. So that's Radical Rose by Matiere Premier. Now we're going to be talking about one that has been in existence for a while. So this is from Chanel, and this is Neves. Neves. A lot of men are obsessed with this perfume. I don't know why. Oh, I love the notes on this fragrance. So I smell that oud, I smell the rose, I smell the honey. So that honey is giving it sweetness. I smell like a little bit of brightness. I smell that leather, but the leather is kind of in the background. Guys, this is sexy for a man. This smells like class. This smells like power. It smells very sophisticated, and at the same time it's kind of sensual. No wonder the hype is justified. It was launched in 2019, so it's been a while. There's just a lot in this fragrance that is blended, but at the same time you can smell individual notes, so it's just an experience. It transforms into different beautiful things. I really love this. I would recommend this for any man, every man. You need to get Neves by Chanel. So I'm going to be talking about another one. This one, Dami made me get it. So this is Good Girl Blush. Isn't this bottle really cute? I really love this Good Girl packaging. So at first, this fragrance kind of reminded me of Very Good Girl by Herrera. I'm smelling like dark cherries. So it starts off fresh with that bergamot and mandarin orange, and then I get a little bit of Very Good Girl DNA in it from the tartness, the lychee, and then that rose. This one has rose water and peony and a little bit of sweetness, so I'm guessing it's from that tonka bean. I would not say I smell vanilla, but I smell this creaminess in the fragrance, which I actually expected, but everything just blends beautifully together. If you felt that Very Good Girl was too cloying for you, I think Good Girl Blush is an amazing alternative. This doesn't have Good Girl DNA at all. I can see this fragrance as a pretty wedding scent. I really love it. It's really nice. So this is definitely full bottle worthy. So that's Good Girl Blush by Herrera. The next one I'll be talking about is Idol Nectar by Lancôme. I've been hearing so much about this perfume from Fumi Monet. He said that it smells like the OG Idol, but with popcorn notes, and then I was interested. I was intrigued by popcorn notes, because who doesn't love popcorn? Guys, I have used this fragrance already and I'm obsessed. It has that Idol DNA, but then you get that popcorn note. That popcorn note is what makes it very interesting, and you get a little bit of spiciness as well. It's just so beautifully blended together. You get caramel in it, you get vanilla. It's so pretty. You get a little bit of saltiness, you get that fresh pear that is in the OG Idol. It's pretty feminine, girly, really amazing. So that's Idol Nectar. This is definitely full bottle worthy. So let's talk about this Harmonist. This is Hypnotizing Fire by Harmonist. So this is very spicy. I can smell it, a little bit of vanilla in it. I can smell coconut. Is there coconut here? This smells very sophisticated. I don't know if this is a niche house. I think it's a niche house. So it smells very unique. It smells spicy. It has vanilla. It has a little bit of woodiness. It smells very rich. I think this fragrance would be full bottle worthy because it's quite unique. It's rich. It's sophisticated. It has that vanilla that gives it a little bit of sensuality in the fragrance, and it has a little bit of sweetness in it too. This fragrance is said to be unisex, and I totally agree. I feel this fragrance is worth a full bottle in my collection. So that's Hypnotizing Fire by the Harmonist. Second to the last is another fragrance that has been talked about, guys, since last year. Every single place I turn my head to, I am seeing this fragrance. This is Hibiscus Mahajád by Maison Crivelli. This fragrance smells very similar to Angel Nova by Terry Mugler. So it has that rose, it has that lychee that gives it a little bit of tartness, and then it has this fruitiness that makes it like an overripe fruity scent, and then you get some woodiness, some muskiness. So I think this would deserve a full bottle in my collection because I love Angel Nova by Terra Mugla. I've actually almost run out of my Angel Nova, so once I run out of Angel Nova, I'm definitely going to purchase this Hibiscus Mahajád or Mahajád. Then the last fragrance that I'll be talking about is the new release from Black Opium, which is Black Opium Le Parfum. All the Black Opium haters resurrected from only God knows where and started hyping up this perfume. I'm like, bombastic side eye. So this one has a lot of vanilla in it. You're seeing bourbon vanilla, you're seeing Madagascar vanilla, you're seeing vanilla absolute, vanilla orchid. It has a sack full of vanilla in it. I think this one is more of a sensual, intimate version. It doesn't have that intense sweetness and that orange blossom that the OG has. So the vanilla in it tones it down and like, calm down, I'm here for you. The Le Parfum would definitely be full bottle worthy. So it has this thick pear in it. It has a lot of creamy vanillas. That is when all the shades of vanilla start to fly in. It's so beautiful and sensual. I really love it. And it still maintains that girly, rich, auntie vibes that the OG Black Opium gives it. My top 5 would be Good Girl Blush by Carolina Herrera, then Peregrina by Tamin, Idol Nectar by Lancôme, Black Opium Le Parfum, and My Way Le Parfum. I can also squeeze in the Hypnotizing Fire and Hibiscus Mahajád from Maison Crivelli. I love this scent. I actually love all of them, but these are my top from all the ones that I have tried out. So guys, what new releases have you tried in this year? Let me know in the comment section which ones you tried and what you think about them. If you have seen anyone that I have mentioned from this video, let me know which one you think you would love more. If you have tried anyone from the ones I have mentioned also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Drop your scent of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning to Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye. If this is your first time of stumbling, if this... I need to find your intro.
So if this is the kind of content you like, this is
that what I
enjoy the family. Remember to share and bye.
Close that door.
Basics, my lace is strong. Got too much on my mind.